What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to our Pokemon FireRed walkthrough. In the last part, we got our adventure started in Pallet Town, picked up our starter Pokemon, aka Koopa the Squirtle. He's chilling here, but he's pretty lonely in the party. He did get up to level 7 after, fighting some Pokemon in the wild grass, taking on the rival in the last video. And yeah, the good news is, in today's episode, we will be giving him a nice little partner to join the team. But we've done just about all we can do in Viridian City and Pallet Town and, this whole area. So we're going to move on to Route 2. Now, Route 2 is very small and it's kind of divided into two different parts because of the Viridian Forest. And don't worry about these cut trees over here. The whole east side of Route 2 you can't even access until you get cut, so yeah, just don't worry about it. For now, I guess I'll head back through for a second, because in this grass you can find Caterpie and Weedle, kind of the two regional bugs in this game, so those are the new mons for you to get. But let's head on through the gate into Viridian Forest, and yeah, this place is kind of big. A lot of trainers to battle, and some new Pokemon to get, including the evolved forms of Weedle and Caterpie, which are Kakuna and Metapod, as well as a Pikachu. Right there, though, is a hidden antidote, kind of just in the tree next to this youngster. And before we get into any more item collecting or battling, I'm going to be looking for the new team member. And here is the Pokemon that I've been searching for. That's right, I am going to be using the one and only mascot of Pokemon, Pikachu. And oh boy, that's a Thundershock. Yeah, I need to be careful here with my water type out. But this thing is only a 5% encounter rate here in the Viridian Forest. So yeah, it definitely took a hot minute to find this man. But yeah, this will be the second mon going on our team. So I've never used a Pikachu before, believe it or not, despite its popularity. I've kind of always disliked it because, Pikachu, they're kind of known for having relatively bad defenses. But, I'm willing to give it a shot. And I've used a couple of other weaker Pokemons in my other walkthroughs. So, yeah, I'm fine with this. Now, I'm not really sure what to call this Pikachu. I think I'm just going to go with the generic Ash. I know, pretty freaking lame. I know, but, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go back and heal up. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped to use a Pikachu on the team, as I said, first time. And it's going to be nice to have that electric type coverage. I guess now we have a good counter for water types and flying types and all that good stuff. But yeah, now that we've caught him, I'm going to start switch training. I try to keep my team as even as possible. Unfortunately, we cannot get the EXP share at this point in the game, and you don't really get it early on like you do in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. You can get that before the second gym, but in this game you need to catch like 40 kinds of Pokemon, or like 50, it's something like that. So honestly, I'll probably never end up getting the EXP share. Now, he's already level 5, which is cool, and it looks like you have Static, and yeah, Thundershock and Growl for now. Not too bad. It's nice that he already starts with a stab move. But let's get schmovin' back into the Viridian Forest, and now we will start fighting some bug catchers and grabbing some more items. I'm recording this episode about an hour after I recorded the first one, because, I kind of took a break in between in order to get the first one uploaded, because I don't think I mentioned it in that video, but it was a day of episode. So yeah, I've fallen a little behind with the schedule. I'm still recording day of, but I know like the last episode of the Pokemon Ruby walkthrough went up like really late. Anyways, we're back here in the Viridian Forest, and I'm going to start by going left, because over here, kind of at this dead end, if we wouldn't run into a freaking wild bug. Oh no, it's a Pikachu! Are you kidding me? After all the time I spent trying to catch my own Pikachu, the first encounter we get is a freaking Pikachu. But there is a Pokeball at this dead end, and yeah, this is not the way to go. All you can really get out of this is a Pikachu. And you'll get used to seeing Weedles and Caterpies and Metapods and Kakunas in here, because that's really all these bug catchers have. So, yeah, if you started with Charmander, this is a really good time to train him up. I mean, its Ember is going to, like, destroy all of the bugs, and you'll probably want as many levels as you can get before taking on the first gym, because of course it is a rock type gym. Now over here, I'm pretty sure we have a potion to grab. Let's keep on running away from these bugs. I'm not really sure if I should do any cuts or anything, any jump cuts, you know. It depends on how bad we run into wild Pokemon, man. Holy cow. Luckily, most of the trainers are not in the grass, so that's nice at least. But yeah, here we go. I believe the first bug catcher is up here. Yeah, let's get rolling. This is like your first, you know, quote-unquote real trainer battle if you don't count the rival battle we had in the laboratory. And bug catcher Rick is gonna start with the Weedle level 6. Now, even though I'm a lower level than this thing, I think we can at least knock out the Weedle with Ash. I don't know about a second mon, but yeah, I mean, Weedle, Caterpie, they're really nothing too crazy. They do have, or at least Weedle, do have Poison Sting, so it's not a bad idea to stock up on antidotes and potions and stuff before coming in here, and that is something that I did, and you crit me. Great, Weedle, you are just so lovely. Good, you deserve to die. But yeah, I would recommend stocking up on a bunch of those items before heading on inside the forest. And it's really nice in FireRed and Leaf Green, you know, the game developers were actually nice to us and gave us the option to buy potions before the Viridian Forest, because I remember in Red and Blue, I'm pretty sure you couldn't get potions in Viridian City, and that just made the whole place like 10 times harder, you know? But there we go, Ash was able to kill both of those guys, meaning he's gonna level up to level 6. Now, I'm not expecting Pikachu to be very useful in the first gym, so I want to give him as much experience as I can in the forest and in the rival battle that we will do towards the end of this episode, because, yeah, it's going to be like a freaking Squirtle show in the first gym. But then, in the second gym, that's when Pikachu will get his time to shine for sure. Let's kind of make our way around that big old patch of grass and fight Bug Catcher number 2. Pikachu had a double level up during that fight, so he got Thunder Wave, which was really cool. He's now level 8. Right there is an antidote just chilling in the middle of the path. Now, you can skip out on the trainer up here just by walking through that grass, but you know me, I'm going to get all the experience I can. By the way, that guy just had 2 Weedles and a Kakuna, if you really want to know. Let's take on Anthony over here. He's going to have Caterpie, the counterpart. I wonder if, like, you know, the Caterpie and Weedle lines, if they have, like, a huge rivalry going on. You know how football has, like, all the big rivalries, or really sports in general. But, you know, I wonder if there's stuff like that in the Pokemon world. I feel like there is. And I feel like in the anime, Beedrill kind of dominate, you know? They're, like, 4-foot-tall bees. They probably, like, scare away everything else in the forest. So I feel like they're the ones dominating the rivalry, if you can even call it that. But yeah, in the anime, they just make Beedrill seem so menacing, I swear. And a lot of these guys just like to waste their time using String Shot. I mean, I'm fine with it, you know, I'm not complaining. At least they're not doing damage to me. Again, I do have potions though, so it's not like the end of the world if we get knocked down to low health. But yeah, Koopa's getting his first action here in this episode, and he's doing a great job here so far. Honestly, because of, like, you know, how bad the physical defense of these Caterpies are, maybe Tackle would do more. I don't know. Bubble, I'm just kind of getting annoyed by. I know it's nice because it's stab, but the animation is so freaking long, bro. Like, can we not shoot Bubbles quicker, you know? It doesn't even make sense in the first place that Bubbles do damage. It looks like, yeah, these moves are just doing about the same. Alright, well, I gotta live with it, I suppose. That's fine, though, that's fine. We will keep on popping bubbles in this man's face, and I think I'm just going to alternate back and forth to switch it up a bit. You know, in the early going of Pokemon games, you're kind of just spamming A with, you know, the same move over and over again. Whether that be, like, Ember and Scratch, Bubble and Tackle, maybe you got Vine Whip, and, yeah, that's really about it. Squirtle gets to level 9 though, so, you know, this is the nice thing about fighting all these trainers. You level up really quickly just because it's really early on in the game. Let me go ahead and heal up Pikachu here since he's about to go to the front of the party. Also, you might notice when I've used potions, there's like that little cutscene that pops up. You can skip it by just pressing A again, but if you want to watch it, it's basically just a cool little animation in FireRed and Leaf Green where they show, your Pokemon with, like, you know, the potion and it getting healed up and stuff and being all happy. I don't know why. It's kind of a neat little feature. It's also a little annoying, though, because I'm not sure if it happens every single time, but I feel like it does. So you kind of just have to spam A when you're using items. Let's take on this bug catcher. Who knows what he's doing, staring at these big old trees, which, by the way, you can't see it right now since we got into the battle, but I'm pretty sure these trees, they look like super buff men, you know? And they look like something else, too. There's those memes, man, that I've seen before. And hopefully you guys will be able to tell once we get out of this fight. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they look like really ripped guys. They also look like something else, though, that I can't remember that I saw from the memes, bro, because I've seen them plenty of times, but I just can't remember right now. Also, this is our first look at a Metapod. He looks so sad. Yeah, Metapod, they're just kind of droopy, you know? I guess they're waiting to become a beautiful little butterfly. Here is his pre-evolution, though. Caterpie should go down even easier. And yeah, once we reach the end of this place, I'm actually not going to go straight into Pewter City, because this is where, you know, Viridian Forest and the end of Route 2, that's where they lead you to, Pewter City. But we're going to backtrack and do the rival fight, like I said earlier, because I sort of skipped out on that in the last episode, because I didn't think I was ready. But now, with a few more levels and a new team member, I think we're going to be fine. Even though the only annoying thing is his Bulbasaur kind of still counters us. Like, I would say grass types are definitely our biggest weakness. Which is kind of ironic because grass types have, like, some of the most weaknesses. But, you know, they resist electric and they're super effective on water. So, it's going to be fine, though. Luckily, we don't have to take on the grass type gym until the 4th gym. If that, you know, at that point in the game, you can kind of choose where you want to go. But, yeah, we don't have to worry about it too much right now. Ash gets to level 9, though, as we defeat Bugcatcher Charlie. That means we only have one more Bugcatcher to go in this place, and he is going to be in kind of the final stretch, as I think I'm just going to use one more potion, might as well. And I'm pretty sure there's another item we can pick up. Let's see, though. I think it's going to be kind of in a little corner down here, just chilling. I don't think I missed any items, did I? I really hope I didn't. I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 hidden items, and I know where both of them are. We already got the 1 antidote. So, yeah, hopefully I'm not blind and I wouldn't miss seeing like a Pokeball lying in the middle of the path, because there's not many places in the forest where they could hide. But, yeah, let's see. I believe it's a potion down here. Am I correct? I am, yeah. Okay, cool. So, the last potion is actually going to be like right next to the trainer up here. It's going to be hidden, and I think it is going to be all the way on the left. Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. So, let's take him on, and then we'll be out of here. Koopa got up to level 10 and learned Withdrawal. However, he also got poisoned, which really sucks. So, yeah, keep in mind, here in Gen 3, poison can still kill your Pokemon outside of battle. But we have now reached the gate to Route 2, and it's a really small section of Route 2. There's literally no trainers. You can see, like, the entrance to Diglett's cave. But, yeah, no trainers, no items. You can walk straight into Pewter City. However, as I said, I need to go back to Viridian City and Route 22 to clean up some unfinished business. Alright, so I am back here on the west side of Viridian City, kind of where we got the potion in the last episode. And I'm going to head left to Route 22. Now, if you're wondering if there's any new Pokemon to find here, there actually is. You can get Mankey and Spearow. Now, I would highly recommend Mankey if you started with Charmander, because remember, Charmander's a fire type, and the first gym is filled with rock and ground types, and really, you know, on Route 1 and Viridian Forest, a lot of the Pokemon you can get are either weak or just can't touch rock or ground types. So, yeah, Mankey is almost like one of your only options, unless you want to try and like overlevel your Charmander, maybe get a Charmeleon. Other than that, Spearow is really cool. If you don't want a Pidgey for an early flying type, Spearow is not a bad option. It'll eventually become Fearow. However, the only thing I'm over here to do is take on Gary. So yeah, he was checking out the Pokemon League gate for some reason. I don't know why. That is located at the end of this route, but obviously we don't have a single badge yet, so I'm not sure why he's over here. He's about to get pummeled though, that's all I know. He's going to start with a level 9 Pidgey, and usually I'm good about this and have his team pulled up. Here we go. This Pidgey knows Tackle, Sand Attack, and Gust. As you saw there, it went for Sand Attack. So it can actually be annoying and lower your accuracy, but luckily we have a super effective Mon for it, which is very nice. And now he will send out that Bulbasaur. Of course, this can either be Charmander or Squirtle as well, depending on who you chose. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Thunder Wave. Go ahead and get that nice paralysis off. Now, luckily, Bulbasaur doesn't have a stab attacking move yet, because its early grass-type move is actually Leech Seed. So, yeah, it can still be annoying, you know, it'll deal damage to you as well as heal him every single turn. Other than that, though, Bulbasaur just has Tackle and Growl. I think my best bet is to switch out to Koopa and go for Tackle. Again, grass types just kind of wall me right now. I'm really hoping he doesn't go for Leech Seed. That could make this fight really stally. If he just keeps on going for Tackle, then I am okay with that. Yeah, keep on doing that, Bulbasaur. You're doing great. So much damage to me. 3 hit points. Nice. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this rival fight actually... Oh, come on, Koopa. Alright, well, I swear, if he went for a Leech Seed there, dude, oh my. But yeah, this rival fight went very swell. That is nice. So Gary, he's gonna continue to make excuses. Yeah. And he's kind of just gonna storm off on his way to the first gym, I guess. And that's really all there is to do here on Route 22 for now. I guess I will show off the end of the route. As you can see right there is the gate. Don't worry about it though, and there's no other items to get, so you can kind of just loop all the way back around to Viridian City. And in the next episode, we're going to be checking out the next city on our journey, which is Pewter City, which, you know, we got a very small glimpse at. But I'll be checking it out fully tomorrow, and my plan is to also fight the first gym. So, yeah, it'll be an exciting part number 3. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, deuces.